JoJo's Bizzare Adventure is filled with the most off-the-wall, batshit crazy and nonsensical shit in all of shonen, maybe even all of anime. Naturally, the MCs of a series like this are some of the craziest niggas you've ever seen, but none of them are as crazy as this.
This plane destroying, funeral crashing, machine gun spraying hulk of a man, 6'5", nigga. Top that.
No, let's not forget this mom spying.
Nice.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this video is about the best JoJo ever. My nigga Joestar, the him of the JoJo Bizzare Adventure series.
So you already know a nigga is built different when during a terrorist attack they're just chilling in the corner saying, hey, don't disturb me, I just want to read my book in peace. But these terrorist niggas, they're just not smart. You always leave the quiet kid alone. They're quiet for a reason. They don't want to unleash that smoke on you.
Yo, you can't blame them, bro. This is like pre-World War II America, bro. They didn't know about school shooters yet. They don't know about them shits. Don't disturb me while I read my book. And he hijacks the plane from the hijackers. But guess what? This nigga did it at 13. We didn't mention that part before. This nigga did it at 13, my nigga.
And then everyone's looking at this guy like, okay, how you gonna land the plane now? Can you do something? And he's like, land the plane.
You serious?
I don't know about you niggas, but this ain't going down, bitch.
You said something gay, so you gotta say no homo.
I feel like in all these him videos we do, we always talk about how the him is either racist or against racism. Because another reason why this nigga is the one is because, bro, when we first see this little black kid, bro, Smokey get harassed by the police, bro, you already know, we as niggas, we're like,
Oh shit, here we go again.
The police, bro. And this nigga came in with that exact same timing too, bro.
It's one thing not to be beating up the guy that just stole your wallet. It's another thing for you to be defending him from crooked cops. Like,
Oh, give the man a bloody medal!
Yeah, you stole my wallet, little black kid, but f the pigs, bro. I'ma put my hands on these niggas for real.
so the main plot line of JoJo's is about killing zesty vampires. And one of these zesty vampires pulls up to his front door. So he's like, time to kill JoJo's, because I know that these are the only guys that can mess up all my plans. Right off the bat, JoJo's like, I knew you'd come.
Pause, granddad.
This nigga does some of the craziest shit I've ever seen in anime, bro. If this is not the most him thing ever. Imagine you're playing chess or you're in war with a nigga, and a nigga just tells you, or you're fighting a nigga and the nigga just tells you, next you're going to say this, and you say the exact same thing. I don't know about you niggas, bro, but that nigga's in my head, bro. Pause.
What did he say?
And then on top of that, this guy is a shooter. Straight up, on sight, he sees straight to bow, 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 bow.
Joseph is with all the smoke, bro. This nigga lives in fucking the Bronx, bro. This nigga flunking. Bow, bow. And when the K couldn't work against the vampire, this nigga has a backup plan. He always has a backup plan. Our nigga finds himself in Italy looking for an ally, and then he goes up against Caesar. This nigga is so him, bro. Like, this nigga is so him. This nigga is naturally gifted in Hamon, bro. This is a nigga that has had no formal training versus Caesar, who's had at least some training with Lisa, who's a Hamon master. This nigga still goes toe to toe with him, bro.
Top it off, it's out here defeating pillar men. These guys, you know how we said it's about defeating vampires? These guys are stronger than the zesty vampires.
On drugs, bro. This is the vampires on Flacco, bro.
It's just give the vampire an extra power. Also, these guys regenerate like nothing, man. These guys are out here draining niggas.
Pause.
Basically, this nigga was involved in the destruction of 4 of the strongest beings in existence, bro. How is this nigga not him? Talking a lot about this nigga's exploits and feats, bro, but that's not just all that makes him him. This nigga is genuinely fun to watch, bro. This nigga is funny, charismatic. This nigga is just like a tactical genius too.
Oh no!
Naruto, eat your heart out. This guy can talk no jutsu his way out of any situation.
When his mouth can't carry him, his brain does.
He's got good brains.
This nigga thinks, bro. This nigga is thinking on his feet, bro. He's like, oh, what can I use around me? Like, even from with the pigs, bro, with the bottles, to how he fights ACDC and he uses the yarn from his hat. This nigga has 5 million IQ plays, bro. Out of all the JoJo's in all the 6 parts in the main universe, this is the nigga that actually thinks the most. And you would think he doesn't think the most because he's the most crazy. You think he thinks the least, but that's why this nigga the GOAT. This nigga so him and charismatic that even his enemies respect him, bro. When he's fighting against Wamu and ACDC, they both make comments about, damn, this nigga's the one, bro. Like, they make those kind of comments. And even after Wamu had killed Caesar, even after Wamu does that to Caesar, and he's like, bro, I'm still grieving for Caesar, bro, but I'm going to fight you honorably. He gave him some of his blood to pass it, like, so he doesn't feel pain. But this nigga Tanjiro.
You need to know how different this guy is, because the Pillar Men, when they woke up, they were like, I thought we killed all the Harmon users. These guys are not only guys that killed everyone in their own race, they killed all the Harmon users. I was like, damn, this Joseph guy built different from the Harmon users back in the day. They don't make them like they used to.
Facts, bro. And even in the end, when he's up Kaz, and Kaz like, yo, did you plan this all the way from the beginning? He's like, I said it's me, nigga. I'm sure in that moment, Kaz was like, this nigga is the one. This nigga beat me, and I'm the ultimate life form.
So after defeating Kaz, all of these people think that Joseph died, and they're holding a funeral for him, going, oh no, he's gone too soon. This guy's only 19, saving the world at 19. What are you doing at 19?
Is this your game? Huh?
Nigga trying to invest in Dogecoin. Ha ha ha, we see you, nigga.
Anyway, this guy is like, I know they're having a funeral. He doesn't know whose funeral it is. Let me just crash it, go with my family and friends, just have a good time. Then he finds out that it's a funeral for him. How are you crashing your own funeral?
This nigga pulled the Jesus, bro. This nigga, he's risen. He is risen.
He has risen! He has risen!
This guy also pulled up with a wife. Not only did they think he was dead, he put up with a whole ass wife. W risk for this man. A dead man is still pulling more than you.
Taking all this happens in just part 2 of JoJo's. This nigga is in part 2, part 3, and part 4. This nigga was the protagonist of the second part, the grandfather of the protagonist of the third part, and the father of the protagonist of the fourth part, bro. This nigga has W sperm.
I'm gonna make an illegitimate child. I'm gonna cheat on my wife just to make a new protagonist.
And you know what's so funny? Part 4 is my favorite part in JoJo's. And what is a staple shonen rule? You can't have both your parents. Your father needs to be gone or dead. Your mother needs to be gone or dead. And what happened? This nigga gone! This nigga made a bastard!
While this guy is chilling in part 4, he still finds time to save an invisible baby. How are you saving an invisible baby at, what's this guy's age now, 79, 80? This guy is pushing 80, saving invisible babies, fam.
The whole cast of part 3 comes together because of him. This nigga is the one that senses Dio is back. This is the nigga that says, oh, let's get the Stardust Crusaders and let's go to Egypt. This is the nigga that even though Kakyoin found out this nigga's power, Dio's power first, this is the nigga that alerts Jotaro, the main nigga for part 3. Like, this JoJo is the most integral JoJo to the plot. I think, actually, no, he might be second most integral to the whole JoJo series just because of his grandson, but that just to show you how much W sperm this nigga has. From the way this nigga talks, to the way this nigga fights, to his importance in the plot, to this personality and just the amount of respect he gathers from his opponents, man. This guy is really him, and I want to just sum it up by saying one reason why I think this guy will forever go down as one of the best, if not the best JoJo of all time. This nigga made JoJo's cool before stands, bro. This nigga literally made this whole show so much enjoyable. Some would even argue that he's more enjoyable than some of the niggas that have stand parts.
Pause.
Right now, I'll give you guys an opportunity to be like Joseph. Just repeat after me. Next, you say,
please, whatever.
Take it easy, guys. Peace, love, prosperity, all that good shit.
love life, stay safe. Bye.